Well, time to bake. Today we're making shortbread cookies. Let me get the package open. So, instructions are pretty basic. I'm going to be making different kinds of shortbread cookie, of course, because, you know, what would I be if I wasn't doing that, right? So, soften some butter. Don't melt it, just soften it. And some shortbread. I'm putting in some dried cranberries and some zest of an orange. And instead of water, I'm going to use orange juice. So, let me get this started and I'll be right back. Just a little tip. I went ahead and mixed my orange rind peel with my butter because the orange rind has a lot of oils and so does the butter. So this allows the orange rind to blend through the entire cookie without worrying about somebody getting a big clump of orange peel. So just a little tip there for you. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've put 2 tablespoons of orange juice in with the half a cup of butter and some grated orange zest. And now that it's all well mixed together, I will incorporate my fruit. And it's the same for you if you're putting in fruit or nuts. If you don't have enough nuts in your house already, you can always add a few more into your baking. So there I've got it. Everything's incorporated. Now I am going to cut this in half because I'm going to be cooking only half of this today because this does make a lot of cookies. So I'll show you what I'm going to do next. I'm going to grab a piece of, you can use parchment paper or wax paper. I'm using wax. And I'm just going to roll this into a nice cookie size tube and roll it up. I'm probably not in camera range anymore. Not so very. So I rolled it up into a cookie size, well, little cookie size tube. I'm going to roll this up and I'm going to leave it in the fridge. And then when I need a cookie, I'm just going to slice off a few cookies and pop them in the oven. So let me get the other cookies. I'm going to do the same with the other cookies. I'm going to slice them up. So I'm going to roll up my dough, right? And then slice it up and put it on my baking sheet. So let me get that ready and I'll be right back. So I decided to have fun with my cookies. I went and got some little pack of stamps. They were on sale at the craft store. So I went and got some stamps. I just buttered the inside of the stamp, and I just, because you should flatten out your cookies a little bit. So there we go. I just flattened it out, and it says Best day ever. Baking days, they're always the best days, right? Well, today is because we're making these delicious cookies. So I went ahead and stamped these cookies, and now I'm going to pop them in the oven. Now, if you want them to keep their shape, before you put them in the oven, you should cool them down. Put them in the fridge or the freezer for about 5 minutes just to cool them down, and then before you put them in the oven. Just a little tip so they keep their shape. So if you have perfectly round, I don't, but if you do have perfectly round cookies and you'd like them to stay that way, give them a chill. Let them chill out. Okay, so while I was cleaning up, I put the cookies in the freezer so they will retain their shape, and it'll help for this little imprint to keep as well. So I'm popping them in the oven. As you can hear, the oven's already heated up, and we'll take a peek in a few minutes. Well, that's really hot. Jeez, I'm spaced. So, took the cookies out of the oven, and they are too cute. I'm just going to go ahead and put them on the cooling rack. As you can see, they retained their shape, and that's because we put them in the fridge or the freezer for just a few minutes, just to let the butter harden. And look at the cute little imprint. I don't know if you can see that. It's so cute, right? So there's one batch, and don't forget, half of this is in the fridge, rolled up in wax paper, so we can slice off a slice or two when you want a cookie in the afternoon with your cup of tea, because it takes the same amount of time making the cookie, slicing the cookie, popping it in the, maybe have a toaster oven or in the oven for a few minutes while you steep your tea. So I hope you had fun with this little cookie making today.